Last series, starting into Tadasana, just like before. Shoulders drawing down again, palms facing forward. Tucking the tailbone under, so you're working on that neutral pelvis. Shoulders open, chin parallel to the floor. Taking your hands to heart center with that open chest. Big full breath, maybe eyes closed. And then inhaling the arms up. Exhaling, folding over all the way down. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling, planting the hands, stepping or jumping back to plank. And then lowering yourself all the way down. Inhaling, cobra. And exhale, pushing up and back. Downward dog. So last set of push-ups here, coming forward to plank. Leading with the chest here. Inhaling down and exhale up. Inhale down and exhale up. Inhale down and exhale up with the breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 more. And here's 3 and up and 2 and up and 1 and done. Sit back into child's pose. Taking a break here, resting here. Yet exploring the variations in child's pose. One is to bring the knees out wider. And then from here, making your way into child's pose, making your way into downward dog, pushing up and back. And then from here, that slow moving climber, right leg comes up and back, knee in towards the chest, inhaling up, exhaling right elbow, inhaling up, exhaling center, inhaling up, exhaling left, inhaling up, and exhale to the floor, left side. Left leg comes up and back, knee in towards the chest, inhaling up, exhaling to the left elbow, inhale up, exhale center, inhale up, exhale right, inhale up, and exhale to the floor. And then from here, taking your right leg up and back, down dog splits. And this time opening up the hip to the side. So you're stacking the hips, bending that top leg. And then coming back to center, place that right foot between the hands into warrior 2. So back foot at a 90-degree angle, tuck the tailbone under, arms out. So out to a T here, and then take that right arm up and over, stretching that side. So stretching all the way throughout that side. And then from here, take that right hand down to the inside of the knee, maybe all the way down to the foot, rotating your left shoulder up and over, holding here, arm up and over and holding 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up to warrior 2. Hands to the waist, shortening that stance just slightly. So bring the left leg forward a little bit, lengthening the right leg, shifting the hips back, arms out, reaching forward as much as you can, tilting, holding. Rotation is upward, holding 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up to warrior 2. Windmilling the arms down either side of the foot, stepping back to downward dog. And here's where we're going to come into a 90-second plank. So as you come forward to a plank, again, making sure that your elbows are straight underneath your shoulders. You might interlace your fingers. You might keep your hands flat on the floor. And let's start timing. Go. We've talked a lot about the pelvic tilts, so that's important here, that you tuck your tailbone under, I'm just checking your form. Nice job. Keep going, keep breathing. Well done, Ted. I see you. Nice. All right. So that's your halfway point. So if you want to make it harder, you know how to do that. Making it harder might mean lifting a leg, lifting an arm. It might mean tapping out the legs. Easier would mean bringing your knees down. So see what works for your body. Again, that pelvic tilt is really the most important part, creating space in the spine. All right, 20 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Breathing, breathing here. And here's 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Sitting back into child's pose and resting here. And we're going to finish off on the left side in that hip opening series. So bringing your hands out front, pushing to the thumb index finger, making your way back into downward dog, our launch spot here. And then from here, taking your left leg up and back, opening up the hip, bending that top leg. And then back to center, place the foot between the hands into a warrior two, straight into a warrior two, shoulders dropping. And then from here, left arm comes up and over, peaceful warrior, stretching that side so that right hand can lightly rest on the leg or wrap around the waist, but no weight into that arm. And then coming into side angle pose, take that left hand to the inside of the knee, maybe all the way down to the foot, rotating the chest open, and bring that right arm up and over, holding 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up to warrior two. Hands to the waist, back foot forward, lengthening that front leg, shifting the hips back, arms out, reaching forward, tilting, holding Trikonasana, rotation up towards the ceiling, arms forward, all about the core for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up to warrior two. And from here, windmilling the arms down either side of the foot and stepping back, downward dog. And then from there, coming into pigeon. So taking your right knee forward to the outside right wrist, inching the back foot back. Again, see if you can bring that right foot forward even more so that it's parallel or towards being parallel to the front of the mat. And then from here, coming forward, chest towards the floor. I like the block here too, resting my forehead on the block. So feeling that stretch in your right glute. Rotating that right hip out. And then hands underneath the shoulders, pushing yourself up to continue with your version of king pigeon. That means left leg comes up and back, holding onto the ankle, rotating that hip forward. If you're working on king pigeon, maybe lift that top front arm up too. A little bit of balancing. And then releasing that side down, making your way back into downward dog, pushing up and back, and pedaling the heels. And then other side, left knee to the outside, left wrist. Inching the back foot back. Squaring the hips and coming forward here. Resting forehead on the floor or a block. Feeling that stretch. Left glute. And then coming into your quad stretch. So hands underneath the shoulders, pushing yourself up. Rotating that back hip forward, holding onto the ankle. Breathing into it. And then from there, releasing that side and bringing that leg forward. Soles of the feet together. Again, creating some space between the feet and the rest of the body as you round the back. Maybe holding on to the ankles and pulling yourself down. And then releasing there, making your way all the way down to the floor. And once you're all the way down, reaching the body out, arms overhead, stretching and stretching. We'll do one more stretch before Shavasana here. Place the feet to standing and take the right leg and cross the left. Knees over to the left side, right arm out to the right, so supine twist. Encouraging the shoulder down on the right, knees down on the left. And then back to center, knees in towards the chest, giving them a little squeeze, rolling on the back. Then over to the other side, place the feet to standing. Left leg crosses the right, knees over to the right side, left arm out to the left. Twisting here. And then coming back to center, knees in towards the chest. Rolling on the back, massaging the back. Another thing to do is to make circles with the knees, feeling that massage of the lower back, the sacrum. And then when you're ready, settling into Shavasana.